Denville Community Media, we are here in Town Hall, and this has just been a wonderful dinner here tonight in support of the people of Riverside Drive and around Denville that have had some flooding. And Christina and Shannon, you guys are a big integral part of this, and all the wonderful businesses that you've gotten to donate, and people just come out in droves. And tonight you probably had 100 people here.
We did. We had about 100 people tonight. We had about 50 people last night. It was a great turnout. The restaurants that contributed, the lists are on Facebook, but thank you to Pasta Shop and Il Torrente and Dante's. Who else did we have? El Mexicano, New Moon Express,
New Delhi, I saw that.
Thatcher's. Yeah, so beignets showed up tonight with thousands of donuts. Everybody really, it was good for the community to come together. Yes, Cafe Deli, Mickey's been amazing. As far as ways that you can keep donating, I am putting out a Give Butter, which is much like a GoFundMe, but more geared towards nonprofits. We are looking to help to work with Steve through social services. We'll be disseminating funds to families based on need. We are looking to possibly get a crew together on Monday to help with individual cleanouts of properties. So if you're interested in that, you can reach out to me. There will be a Sign Up Genius. I know a lot of you really appreciated that Sign Up Genius. And really just thank you for being our community. It's why we live where we live and we haven't left.
Wonderful. And you see the true spirit of Denville come out during these times of need, right?
Very true.
And you two have been wonderful in these times of need, right?
Very true.
And you two have been wonderful. And again, people can go onto Facebook to find...
Go onto Facebook. They can contact me personally. I have all the links that I can send them if necessary. So Christina Astorino. A lot of you already have my cell phone number, so you can get a hold of me that way too. And and Starbucks. Thank you. You kept us caffeinated for 3 days straight.
Also, thank you to Church Street Bagels. Thank you to our neighbors who came out and volunteered their time to serve and clean up and take care of others. And we just appreciate everyone for what they did and how they helped. It's been really great to see.
Thank you for all you've done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care now. All right, we're here in Denville Town Hall, and our great mayor, Mr. Tom Andes, who's been working very hard and diligently around the clock trying to help us with flooding resources and so forth. And Tom, we've had a little practice with this in the past, but Denville has a river running through it, right?
Yeah, and a couple of streams too. This was the worst storm of flooding since Hurricane Irene, which is over 12 years ago. 5 inches of rain overnight. The river rose 6 feet. We've had it where the river crested over the banks a little bit. We had to close a section of Riverside Drive. This storm we had to close 25 streets. And what made it hard was that by the time the river crested, the sun was out. So people were, they thought the worst was over when it wasn't. Getting the kids home from school was a bit of a challenge. The kids were already in school in the morning, was fine. And by the end of the school day, the roads were closed. But the police department and the superintendent of the school sat down, they mapped everything out. There were delays, but the kids all got home. Everybody got home safe. So I know Steve Forte was at the bus depot, manning the phones and jockeying buses around as they needed to get them out because there was so much water. The whole bus garage was flooded out. So a couple of days later, everything's getting back to normal. The people who had a lot of water damage to their homes, we were able to yesterday bring a dumpster out to Riverside Drive, and the DPW actually went over and they took the garbage off their lawn. Now today was garbage day for Riverside Drive, so they got a second pickup of garbage, and tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, the DPW is going to go back. So we can get as much garbage removed as possible. Denville Social Services has been helpful. People have come and asked for help. They've given out over $600 in gift cards, which is great. People came who lost presents and was able to pick up presents. Thankfully, the generosity of the community is so great that we do the Adopt a Family program every year. There's always extra gifts. Generally, Harry Farrick, the Councilman Farrick, brings them. He finds there's a couple of different places where he brings the gifts, Catholic Charities, and there's another one I think in Morristown that he brings them to. And then the county brought down
Navigating Hope.
Navigating
Yes.
Hope.
We just saw
It's
that.
it's parked out in front of Broadway. I'll be there all day today, and making their services available if anybody needs their services. So hopefully everybody dries out relatively quick, and can enjoy the Christmas and their New Year's.
And it has been some holiday season here in Denville, and amazing what the holidays bring out in our town, and especially the generosity and social services doing all they do for the community. And if people want to get online or help and donate, they can always contact Town Hall here.
Steve DeBlanco, our social service director, he's got a great team of volunteers, and just yesterday, the American Legion dropped off a check, a $1,500 check. So God bless those guys for their generosity. Denville's always been good. There's great people who live in Denville. They're so good to helping out when there's a need. You think back of Hurricane Irene, all the things that we did to help back then. But the good news is that the things that we've been doing for flood mitigation has worked. It just can't handle everything. The 3 state-of-the-art flat valves we put on the storm drains certainly helped. The dredging under the river, under the bridges of Pocono Road and Diamond Spring Road, it helped. It's been a while, so the sediment's probably filling it in, but we got a grant to do that. It helped. Removing the 2 Morris Canal piers, there's one left and the abutments are still there. It was a trap for all the debris going down the river, and we dammed the river. We've got to get the river through Denville as quick as we can. Buying out the houses on Riverside Drive. All these things helped. The Rivers and Stream Committee, annual cleanups. Every time there's a tree down and it goes in the river, they tell us about it. And if they can't take it out, and the DPW can't take it out, we hire a contractor to take it out. All right. We want that. We don't want anything blocking the river. These are the measures that we're taking, all right, to keep the water flowing through town. But if enough water comes, it's going to flood, and it's every storm is different. You don't know exactly. The 5 inches of rain this time got us. Maybe next time it will be 4 inches, or it'll be 7 inches of rain, and we'll be all right. You just don't. You just don't know. The one last thing is for the folks down in Denville Park. The folks who are qualified have been notified that the project we've been working on with the Army Corps of Engineers, there's 38 properties that are eligible for grant money to raise their homes or drive waterproof their homes, 2 different techniques. If the people who first noticed don't accept it, they're going to try to work with us to extend it to other residents till the $19 million is used up. So between the state and the federal government, $19 million, 10% it will be on the homeowners, and we'll set up some type of assessment program. It will be a good thing for the folks that they want to take advantage of it. So my goal was to do something flood mitigation wise. I was hoping it would be a more capital project, something that would help everybody, but we didn't qualify. By focusing on the small project, all right, where the money's pre-approved and just sitting there waiting to be used, we're going to be able to do something and work with the federal government. The wheels turn slow, but they're turning, and they're going to be there to help us. So that is exciting, and so there's hope there.
Well, there's always hope, and Tom, you've been an incredible resource in there for our town.
Thank you.
And thanks for all you do. I know you have to get back to work and have a million things going on, but thank you again.
Well, I come on Denville TV or Denville Media, from all the staff, the council, my family to yours. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays, and everybody have a great New Year. Thank you.
Wonderful. Happy holidays. Mr.
All
Mayor.
right, thanks.
Thank you. Denville Community Media here on location, beautiful Broadway, following some of the rising of the river, shall we call it. And a nice thing happening here today until noon is Navigating Hope, a resource of Morris County, which is here offering support for people who may have had some flooding or want to deal with a lot of other opportunities and issues here as well in terms of opportunity to help people who are homeless or in need at this time of year. And Navigating Hope kind of sums it up. And again, their truck is here on Broadway until noon today. And if not, you can certainly visit their website, Navigating Hope. There is their little SNAP assistance, and they have, again, resources of all kinds. Virtual classes, resource guides, employment services, and of course they do a wonderful food drive this time of year as well. So Navigating Hope here in Denville, if you can pay a visit, right outside of Denville Dairy. And again, we are located right here on Broadway. So come on down and see how you can be of assistance or receive assistance if need be. Thank you. This is Fritz Mott for Denville Community Media.